Hi everyone, myself Dinesh, Assistant Professor from Department of Mechanical Engineering, SNS College of Technology. In today's case study video, we are going to see about the 3D printing, and also this session will be a brainstorming session. Okay, so our students will start one by one.
So hi guys, I am Navneet Krishna from 3rd year Department of Mechanical Engineering. In today's case study video, we are going to discuss about 3D printing and additive manufacturing. First, what is additive manufacturing? Additive manufacturing is a layer by layer printing technique. Here we use materials like plastics to build a component, but compared with the normal manufacturing, in normal manufacturing we will reduce the material from the workpiece. So for that we want some certain tools to remove the materials. It is also cost of the normal manufacturing is high because the material removal rate is high. But in additive manufacturing, we are using certain materials like PEA and TFA materials. What is PFA means? It is a material which has a high strength. Compared with the TFA is used for flexible components. Thank you.
Okay, actually that's a very good point, but my question is the difference between normal manufacturing and additive manufacturing is one is removing, another one is adding layer by layer. Okay, so the major advantage in additive manufacturing is
reduce the wastages.
Yeah, that's the first point. It reduces the wastages, and then also it's suitable for most prototypes. Okay, nice. Next one.
Hello everyone, I am Saranraj from 3rd year Mechanical Department. Let's see how the 3D printer works. First of all, we need to create a 3D model to produce in the AutoCAD or any CAD softwares, and then we feed that data by G code and M code to the printer. Then the filament which is made up of plastic or any material which is made like a thin wire which is attached to the printer, and it produces the material, 3D material in a layer by layer manner. That's it.
Hello everyone, myself Sridhar from 3rd year Mechanical. Let's see the applications. The applications are the materials used in the aeronautical areas, because the aeronautical requires the less weightage and high strength materials. So in the 3D printing we can produce the required materials.
Hello, myself Kumar from 3rd year Department of Mechanical Engineering. 3D printing is also known as additive manufacturing. It creates a three-dimensional object by step from digital models. It typically uses materials like plastic, metal or resin, and also it offers a high design customization and reduced waste for prototyping and production in industries like aerospace and healthcare. Common technologies include for FDM using for filament extrusion, and SLA used for resin polymerization.
Okay, that's a very good point actually. And nowadays the additive manufacturing is ruling all over the manufacturing industries. Not only in manufacturing, in all the places where we need to test the any product before launching, we are going for that. Okay, next Jayasuriya.
So I'm going to explain. Hi guys, myself Jayasuriya from 3rd year Mechanical Department. So I'm going to explain about the advantages. When nowadays Krishna said it is used to, so the main thing is cost structure. It is called as a low cost machining. While you compare the CNC machining, because the CNC machining is running cost, electric current and material wastages, it is reduce the minimum use of material wastages and become a lightweight, and it will give a good surface finish or comparative machining process. Then it is easy to change the components, while aeronauticals, aerospace and research centers. Then
it can be also used in R&Ds, right?
yes, mainly for R&Ds.
So the main purpose of obtaining the grant from other institutions, we are going for this prototype because the overall the cost is low. That's the only point where we have to consider it.
And it will make reduce the time of prototype making while comparing the CNC machine.
While comparing the
CNC machine.
So because when we go to CNC, it comes under additive manufacturing. No,
subtracts.
actually it comes into the normal material removal
Removal
process. So whether it's a CNC or lathe or whatever it is, when it's come to material removing process, the objective is there will be lots and lots of wastages, so which leads to lot of
Material waste.
material cost. So that's the only advantage when we flip normal machine to 3D printing. Okay, so that's the overall purpose of this. Any other
Sir, a small add-on, sir. While we are creating a 3D printing, we need to design the structure for the 3D printing, because it is a layer by layer manufacturing. While we are building a layers, we need a support to balance the entire component. So we need to design a structure. For that we are using Bamboo Labs software to slice the component, and with the help of that we can create the structures. And also the only one demerit of this 3D printing is it is not suitable for mass production, because it's only suitable for rapid prototyping and testing our products.